Good Sunday morning. Welcome to the Cross-Eyed Texan. I wasn't going to record this morning. I didn't record last night. I had a headache, so I went to bed. But I realized this morning as I was getting ready for church that I didn't put my britches over into the dryer, so I moved one pair over so they can dry quicker. And I figured, well, I got to wait 30, 45 minutes. Might as well do a shave. So good morning, y'all. Getting ready for church on Sundays is always a pain in the neck. So we're going to also continue my favorite soaps. And if this is number 3, Parazzo White, whether it's in the tube or whether it is in the puck, this stuff is wonderful. For the money that you pay for this soap, it is incredible. It has a very light scent to it, but it's very gentle on the face. And these are going to be our players. I am using a feather blade in my medium Henson. I still haven't tried this razor with all the blades that I like, and I can't remember if I've done this with a feather or not. But generally, a feather can turn a moderate razor into just something absolutely wonderful. So let's see how this does. I don't have a lot of growth on my face, so it shouldn't take too terribly long. Besides, I'm certainly not getting dressed until my pants are ready. So I do like the grooves on the Henson. I dig the way they did that. That really squishes the blade in there. Squish being a technical term. And it holds it fast. Not slow, mind you, but fast. And the more I use this thing, the more I like it. And the whole weight thing, how heavy it is, or in this case, how heavy it isn't, doesn't really bother me. Not anymore. Let's get this sink filled up with some hot water. And see if we can kick this out. Alright, that's enough in the sink. Board brush. Man, I've been using the snot out of this board brush. I'm going to do something different. I've got my other $15 Walmart brush. Or not Walmart, Amazon. I love this. This is a good brush. So we are going to take some of this awesome Parazzo White, super gentle on the skin. And that's about how much I put in there. Not a whole lot. And I just dropped some on the floor because Sunday morning. Did you ever notice all the things that go wrong when you're getting ready for church on Sunday morning? It's insane. So I'm just going to wet this. Now my natural brushes, before I put them in the bowl, I do wring those out because they tend to hold on to a lot more water. I'm going to add a little more in here already. I mean, I don't mind using too much soap. I already have too much soap. So that doesn't bother me a bit. A little more water. Good Lord, I'm dropping it everywhere. Boy, it's really coming out the side of the bowl, but if you can see right there, that's some pretty good looking lather. Now, this soap, I must confess, is extremely thirsty. It'll take a lot of water. And we're going to use some pre-shave for the first round. And for those who don't know, this is the aloe and vitamin E. And I'll say this again. I heard somebody say pre-shave is a waste of time. Well, my friend, maybe for you it's a waste of time. But sometimes, if you have a certain type of face, if you have a certain type of beard, pre-shave goes a long way to get it conditioned and get it ready to be shaved. It makes it a little softer so it doesn't hurt as much. Okay. A little drink of coffee. Pete's Major Dickinson's blend. Man, that's really good coffee. I love it. I'm going to put a little water on the brush. And we're going to soap up. Man, I had a great conversation with my niece. So, Crystal, I love you very much and thank you for the encouragement last night. All right, no shaving cream up the nose. That's the way to do it. I need to get up here a little more. All right, so let's go. Yeah, this soap has a tea note in it, believe it or not. Sorry, I gotta adjust this. This is driving me nuts. The next time I buy a boom, I'm gonna spend like $50 on it. I'm tired of buying cheap crap. Alright, swish it out. Do the other side, stretch that skin. If you don't do the skin stretching thing, I mean, I don't always do it, but when I'm using a milder razor like this one, even though this is the medium, it's still pretty mild. Give it a try. You may find it works pretty well for you. This works a whole lot better with a feather in it. Better with a feather. My nose is itchy. That head is not conducive to getting under your nose holes. And that's the first time I've tried to use this razor on my mustache area. I got a lot of, see that right there? That makes it a little hard to get up under your nose. Okay, this is driving me up the bloody wall. It's making my nose quiver. You know, I may have just found the blade for this razor. It does a great job with a feather blade in it. Holy moly. I gotta make one more pass on my neck, but if it wasn't for the neck, that would have been a single pass shave. I like single pass shaves. All right, off we go. Let's. I never understood ASMR, but I like that sound. I love that sound. Maybe I get it a little more than I used to. Some guys go a little bit less on the second pass with the shaving soap. I actually go a little bit more because this is the part where my face gets irritated the most. All right. Against the grain, here we go. Bottom to top. Perfect. Rinse it out, flip it over. Feathers are such good blades in mild razors, in less efficient razors. It really evens things out. And go across the grain on the chinny chin chin. If you're a young man and you're watching this and you're just getting into shaving, there's a thing called face mapping, and what that really means is you just take your hand and you run it over your face all different directions, and when you feel the hair standing back up the other direction, that's against the grain that it's going in, because you're going to want to shave against the grain at some point. So you need to find out which way the grain goes and which way is against it. For me, and I've mentioned this before, against the grain for my neck is going this way, and it's such a pain in the butt. It's going to be real fun as I continue to get older and get a case of turkey neck. That's going to be great, trying to shave that. There we go. All right, so let's drive the face and see how we've done. Very good shave. That's the right combination. Feather blade on a Henson medium. Wow. Very nice shave. Very nice shave indeed. Oh. Okay. Gonna drain out my sink. Gonna wet this towel or my washcloth here. Okay. Try to get all that soap off the face. Usually I have somebody go, "Hey man, you got some white crap on your face." When I get to church, it's really embarrassing. So this is the second time I've used this. If you can look really close, you can see how that's separated right there. You have to get this shook up in order for it to do its job correctly. That's all you gotta do. And this stuff feels so good on your face. First a little sting, and then a little cool. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the aftershave from Razor Emporium. That's what it reminds me of. So, I don't know if he's watching this, but Matt, if you are watching this, leave me a comment. Did you draw the inspiration for some of the aftershaves that you guys have with the alum block particles in them? Did you draw some of the influence for that from this one? Because I don't know where you got the idea for it, but yours are some of my favorite aftershaves on the market. Not just because they smell good, because they take really good care of your skin. And I would rather have an aftershave that took care of my skin and made it feel better than smelled good. You know, and I know not one's mutually exclusive, but you know, that's it for the shave today, guys. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this. Also, if you've made it this far, if you're interested, you can click on that thanks button and you can send me a couple of bucks that I can turn around and put right back into the channel. If this content is if you enjoy the content, I would greatly appreciate that. And in return, you're going to get, you know, to help me build the channel, and I'll pin your comment up so people can see who my supporters are, and I would really appreciate that. It's harder than I thought trying to get a channel monetized. So if you would like to do that, I would greatly appreciate it. All the money goes back into the channel to buy fragrances and shaving products and trying out new razor blades. Anyway, God bless you guys. Go spend time with your family. If you're on the way to church, go sing songs with the saints and enjoy your time there. God bless y'all. Love somebody while you still have the chance. Talk to y'all later.